We heard the extraordinary story of an extraordinary player from the WPL champion herself. But what went into making the Asha Sobhana we all now know? Welcome to Britannia Marie Gold presents Women's CricZone Originals with Asha Sobhana, featuring her coach and trainer. Britannia Marie Gold, a light biscuit that makes tea time energetic every day. It celebrates women's strength, resilience and inspires them to do more and be more.
बच्चे संभालना माँ का काम बन सकता है तो फिर बिजनेस क्यों नहीं बन सकता?
ब्रिटानिया मारी गोल्ड ने दी आरती की हिम्मत को ताकत दूसरी पारी शुरू करते वक्त,
क्योंकि बहुत कुछ है करना।
I'm Asha. He always pushes me to the maximum level. I mean, it was never easy. To be frank, it was never easy to train with him. I mean, he pushes my maximum limit. I think that's why I'm able to do well at the age of 33, and that is one of the reasons that I could able to made my debut for India. Yeah.
So it's not that 100%. Like I want more than 100%, and each rep and each session counts. So like they know the importance of each session. Like even that one rep counts. So, and I always ask them to think like an elite athlete.
I met Sandy Chatter year of 2012 during a celebrity cricket league. Then I spoke to him, and I always knew about him. I always heard about him in Kerala, but I never met him. So I had an opportunity to meet him, and we discussed a lot about fitness, and I was very conscious about my endurance ability and all. I used to ask him how to improve my endurance, how to improve my running speed, and all those conversations happened. Then I approached him to join for training with him. Then from there, always been a very good relationship with Sandy Chatter. I mean, he is someone who always pushes me. You know, whenever I like. If I don't call him also, one off day he'll call me and ask me, are you training? How is it going? And he just don't give up. You never know what is going to come ahead. And he is someone who always pushed me and always encouraged me. So really grateful, you know.
If you ask me about Asha, like when we started, she wasn't that fit. She was very good. She was talented. She had everything. She had everything in her armor. But fitness was one thing which we always tried to work on. And if you ask me still now, there is a long way to go. Still, there is a long way to go.
I always believe that how much ever you practice, at the end of the day, it's all about your mindset.
We have been putting on a lot of effort on training, like the conditioning and strength training. So I would say that has really helped her mold as a strong person mentally. Because if I remember, there were times when when we speak, there were people who were asking her like when is she going to retire and like things like that. And that was like a few years before but then she was very strong, and then we had been working around a goal. If I remember, she had represented India A in 2011-12, and it took so much time for her to represent the India team, and the IPL just came 2 years back. So I would say she is one of the strongest athlete who's mentally very strong, which I do tell all the young athletes like age is just a number. Like if you have been working throughout, you'll definitely achieve your goal. Like I said, like 2011-12, and then we have been waiting. So like I said before, like there is ups and downs. So for an athlete's point of view, it takes a lot of like mentally he or she has to be very strong to stay that much time. Most of the people, what I've seen, most of the athletes, they give up and they said, okay, well, enough is enough. Like, okay, now I'm 30, or like now I'm 10 and I'll stop. But now she's 33. But so like that is one thing like which I like in her. And then for an elite athlete, you have to believe in yourself. So I was actually very, very surprised, and like I was very proud because I always knew that she could do it. And if you ask me personally, it's actually very late. she had been performing, but unfortunately selection and everything, which is like something which is out of her control. But she has been doing really well, and when she got the chance, she made sure that she made it count. And if I remember, like there was a function in a temple where Artigal temple. So I was in that temple when my trainer, he sends me a photo like 3-4 this thing. So I was like, oh, 3 wickets, very good, very happy like that. And then like I came around 12:30, 1 o'clock, I didn't see the message. Suddenly next day morning I see that 5-4, 5-4 everybody. So I called him. I was like, "Is it 3-4 or 5-4?" So I was like very, very happy. Very, very happy. As in very happy.
I'm batting in domestic 1 down, 2 down. So I'm a top order bat in the domestic. But when it comes to international level, we have like 8-9 batters already in the 11. So I think I am prepared and I am ready. Whenever I get an opportunity, I will try to make sure that I'm there and winning the matches for the team.
People haven't seen her batting, so I would say that you should just watch out for her batting. She's really good in batting because she has played for Indian Railways, she has played for Kerala, she has played for Pondicherry. So you haven't seen her batting.
He always calls me and tell Asha, there is nothing that you can't do. That is from 2012 till the day. The same dialogue was constant. Whenever he calls me that, he always makes sure that he is telling me there is nothing that you can't do. You always can do anything. That is one thing that he always tells me. So that really helped me. I mean, when you have a good environment and you have a trainer who encourages you, nothing like it.
If I talk about Asha, I always give an example to all the youngsters in Kerala, and no matter like wherever I train, I tell them that you should think big. And if you have a big goal, like you will definitely achieve it. So that's something which I tell all the athletes. Like if you have a big goal, if you work towards it, you'll definitely achieve that goal.
What memory I have with her is that once she got hit on her nose. So when I went to the hospital and saw her, it was really weird. I think I took a photo with her. That was the best memory I have with her.
My nose was this much. It was like I wore a mask. Parents are always been my go-to person. Whenever I have some doubts about my cricket, I just first call him and ask him, sir, how to go about it. More than coach, he always been a great mentor for me. You know, I discuss everything. I mean, every match before the match I go from my room, I call him and I speak to him. Then only I'll go for the match. So that is a routine for me from I think 2005. From the 2005. So it's always been a great mentor and coach for me.
Actually, she is very courageous girl because not only in WPL, she previously also in domestic tournaments she was the go-to bowler. For Railways also, I think in final over she bowled. She went to Sri Lanka twice, and there also she was the player of the tournament in one season. So she is used to doing all this from past many years. So when she was bowling, I was really confident that she can make it. So it was not a surprise for me.
Whenever I ask any doubts, I am ready for the shout also at the same time. And another few seconds will be fine. when I play some wrong shot, when I bowl continuously is here or there, then he gave me a proper mark. I have to bowl there only. Once or twice he'll be okay, but 3-4 times means I'll be ready. Oh, I am gonna hear it. For me, till this 20 years, the hours in coaching he spent, and I never paid him a single rupee coaching fees. He know my situations from where I'm coming from in my childhood, and he knew that I cannot afford to pay any fee. But still he continued supporting me and never, he always gave his best, in coaching. So I'm always grateful to him.